Alright, hey guys, and welcome to another Blender Quick Tips tutorial. So today we're going to talk about something really short and simple, and that is the layers in Blender. Now, for those of you who don't know, Blender Layers is a very helpful and very important tool, and works similarly to the way layers do in other 3D programs, as well as somewhat like GIMP, but not exactly. But we can get into more of that in a more detailed tutorial. But this is just going to be a quick tip to show you how to go to different layers, how to manage layers, and that's pretty much it. And move objects between layers as well. So right now I'm on layer 1, and if you don't know where the layer function is, it is right down here on the bottom of the 3D pane over here. It's all these little boxes here. You can click on them and go. And you see right now I'm clicking on a bunch of different ones, but my 3D view is not changing at all. And why is because there's no objects on layers. Now what's important to know about layers is when there is an object on them, they will display this little gray circle in them. And whatever object you have selected will be displayed in orange on whatever layer it is. So for instance, I have this icosphere on this bottom layer right here, and I have this cone right here on this one, and this square on this one. So now, basically, to switch between layers quickly, and this works if you have a PC or a laptop, and by PC I just mean a desktop computer, sorry. A desktop computer or a laptop, is switching between layers is really easy. Your alpha number keys, also the ones right above, your Q, your QWERTY right above the letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, those go through all your layers. You'll notice there's 8 layers up here, and then there's 8 more down here. Most people don't know how to get to these. You would assume that if this one's 8, this next one might be 9, but if we hit 9, that just goes back, and if we hit 0, yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, anyways, yeah, it's a bit odd, but anyways, so this is not actually labeled 9. What it is it's actually, these bottom ones are all alternative layers. Alternative layers typically in professional productions, especially those including video and integrating 3D objects, alternative layers are usually used for masks for that layer, so to cover up certain things so that only certain parts of a 3D view is used, but it doesn't have to be used for a mask. It pretty much doubles your layers total, and it's really cool. So if you want to switch to these bottom ones, all you have to do, you'll see right now I'm on layer 1. All I do is press Alt and then the number of layer I want to move to. So Alt 1, and I move to the icosphere one. Alt 4 goes to the alternative of 4, and so on. Now to move objects between layers, you simply have the object selected. I press M, and then you can either select them here, or you can just press the number manually by either, Alt 5, and then it'll move it over here to the 5th alternative layer, or simply, by clicking on it like that. If you try and move an object that you have selected, like I still have that cube selected, but it's not on the current layer, and I click move to layer 3, it will not move it. So the selected object has to be in your current view in order to be moved to a separate layer. To display all layers, or the layer you have selected, you press the tilde, I think it's called. It's the number it's the key right before the 1, and usually under your escape key. And if you press that, it will, if you only have 1 or 2 layers displayed, it will display all layers. And then if you toggle it again, it will display the ones you had selected before. So if I have, Alt 5, 5, and 1 displayed, and then I press the tilde, and then I press it again, it will go only to the layer I had selected first. So my primary layer, basically. It doesn't save the layers. I think you can also get it to extend over here. When I click that, you see extend, and then the number would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It basically will just exclude that layer, or based on what you have selected. So you can play around with that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something. Bye.